bout of the evening. Divided in 5 rounds in the light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He enters the cage with a mixed martial arts record of 6 victories, 3 defeats, representing Barrow MMA, the Spartan McDermott. And his opponent standing across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. He enters with a mixed martial arts record of 3 victories, 7 defeats, representing Ludus Maximus Konecke. The referee charges the action, Mr. Paul.
Referee Paul Crosley about to get this one underway. It's our co-main event of the evening here at FCC 17. And FCC legend Brett the Spartan McDermott returns to face Dan Konecke. McDermott in the black with red trim, Konecke in the solid black trunks. Brett McDermott, our first ever FCC champion as an amateur in the light heavyweight division, makes his return after fighting on some of the biggest shows in the UK and indeed the world. He's fought, of course, in Bama many times and fought in Japan for the Rising Fighting Championships. Now he returns to FCC, the big man from Barrow. And he takes on the very experienced and durable Dan Konecke. McDermott putting the pressure on early here, Jez.
Yeah, and look, we know all about McDermott. It's great to see him back. You know, he had a pro career before in rugby league, and you know, that was just says a lot, doesn't it, about how hard and vicious he is.
Oh, a huge shot there! Matt McDermott finishes Dan Konecke with big punches in the first round. A bit of confusion there over the finish. Referee Paul Crosley diving in. And the referee Paul Crosley's called time on this one. And I think maybe that was actually a low blow rather than the body shot. That was a low blow. Well, the referee saying it's a low blow. Brett McDermott claims it was to the body. The referee's called it as a low blow, and we're going to go again.
And it does look like to be a low blow.
Oh, Konecke's certainly feeling it, but we're going to get some more action here at FCC 17.
Yeah, we'll get a chance to look at that on the replay shortly and confirm that, folks. But anyway, here we are again. We were saying about McDermott's training, his determination and his grit, and that is what he puts into his fights.
Well, let's see if McDermott goes to the body again just to prove a point here, Jess.
Yeah, may well do.
Certainly no shortage of knockout power from the Spartan.
A good sprawl here by Brett.
Great sprawl, very, very strong. Konecke in on the single leg, looking to drive forward. Improved wrestling shown by McDermott here. You know, he fought one of the best wrestlers in MMA in King Mo in Japan on the Rising Fighting Championships. Certainly looking to have improved his own wrestling here. Great sprawl from the Spartan, using the cage well. Looking for the Kimura sweep to turn his man there. Great turning to get away from that single leg takedown. Great sprawl from the Spartan. Looking very, very strong on top here, Jez.
Yeah, he is. He's stamping his authority so far in this fight, isn't he? That's for certain. You know, he's going and maintaining that attempt for that single, but you know, he gets shrugged off there by Brett, but almost turns him.
Konecke able to turn his man into the cage, but McDermott, though, just powering his way out. Sorry, not today.
Konecke like a dog in a bone there, searching for that, and he looks to have received something for his hard work.
Well, McDermott went for the arm there, and he's ended up capitulating position. Not a good spot for the Spartan to be in here.
Not at all.
Konecke flattening him out, got both hooks in there. Dangerous spot for Brett McDermott to be in.
Patience is not one of my virtues, but it certainly is Dan Konecke's, and he's received his rewards for waiting, chasing, and now he's in a strong position.
You know, Konecke's one of those guys who really shouldn't be judged by his record. He really has fought a bunch of prospects on their way up. You know, he's not one of those guys who's fighting low-level dudes or fighting every weekend. He's jumping in there against some of the best light heavyweight prospects in the game, and you jump into those fights, you're going to lose some of those fights.
But you learn a lot from those fights. You don't learn a lot from knocking out a bum in about 15, 20 seconds, do you, Brad? Let's be honest.
Konecke taking the mount here. He's got Brett McDermott in a very precarious position. The Spartan trying to walk off the cage. Doing his utmost to get out of here is the former FCC amateur light heavyweight champion. Looking for that Kimura sweep again, possibly on the far side. Oh, we've got a wardrobe malfunction.
Let's get them off and let's get the action back underway.
And that's a first here for FCC. Referee Dean Ware resets them. Thankfully, for all our sakes, McDermott was wearing some undershorts and not fighting like a true Spartan.
No,
as naked as the day he was born.
And
McDermott looking for a leg here underneath. Konecke, though, sat in the full mount, I believe, or no, McDermott's got a half guard there, trying to shrimp his way out.
But you've got to say, this is where Dan Konecke looks really comfortable, doesn't he? Really stamping some authority here.
Yeah, I'm going to be very interested.
His capacity on the ground, his skill in jiu-jitsu.
Oh, great way to turn out there from McDermott. Looking to power his way up, and he does. Pure strength from the Spartan. If there's one thing the Spartan's got in abundance, it's strength. Looking to pound his way to victory here. Dan Konecke looking very uncomfortable, taking those big lunchbox fists from the Spartan. And the round ends. Unbelievable. Phenomenal stuff here, and I'm going to be very interested now to see a replay of that. Well, was it a low blow? Was it a body shot? And we're going to see a quick replay here, I believe. And that was a body shot.
That was a body shot.
That was a body shot. In all fairness, and you know, a tough call for the referee. In all fairness, Brett McDermott should have his hands raised now.
He should. Dan, you've got to say, Dan Konecke, one very lucky man to be even in this second round. But hey, folks, what's done is done.
I'm not sure how lucky it is having to fight Brett McDermott for even longer. It's not something I particularly like to do myself.
Not for me, but we've talked about it. Dan Konecke's not one to duck a solid, formidable opponent. Most guys would steer clear of Brett McDermott, but Dan Konecke's not done that. He's a game fighter, and look, he's getting a second chance here.
Well, let's see how game he is. Let's see how game he is in the second round. Brad Wharton, Jez Cook calling the action here at FCC 17. Konecke with a telegraph takedown. McDermott sprawls, spins to the back, and look for him to start raining down those big bombs.
Yeah, and he's landed a few of them. He's really softening his opponent up.
Oh, huge shots from McDermott. Dean Weir's going to be taking a close look at this one, Jez.
Dan Konecke's got to show some intelligent defence here.
Great defensive wrestling from McDermott here.
Brett still applying that pressure, raining down some bombs. Dan Konecke doing everything to cover up, but
it's going to get to the point where covering up isn't enough. He tries to roll through for a knee bar. McDermott needs to protect that leg, needs to stay heavy on top here. He's got to watch the ankle too. McDermott looking to wrench his way out of that. I don't think Konecke, oh no, Konecke going for the heel hook here. He's not going to get it. McDermott twists, turns, and gets straight back into the full guard, where he's going to be content to bomb away. Konecke just turning away here. You've got to wonder, has he had enough at this point, Jez?
Well, yeah, look, at the end of the day, he's tried his hardest, but this is not where he wants to be. He thought he had an opportunity with that leg trapped in. It was very, very close. McDermott on thin ice, but he's back where he wants to be. He's commanding this, he's dictating it.
Oh, big knee to the body from McDermott there. And Konecke looking decidedly unpleasant in this position. Closing his eyes just enduring this absolute battering from McDermott here.
It's unrelentless, and that is not going to stop. We know that about McDermott, and this could be the end, folks. Refereeing.
Yeah, Paul Crosley taking a close look at this one. Konecke just reaching for a leg here and there, but really not offering a whole lot more. I'd love to see McDermott just posture up and put a few more knees into the body here.
Yeah, I was just thinking that, Brad, absolutely.
One-way traffic from the Spartan. Yeah, they're not huge shots, Jez, but at some point, the referee's going to have to make a call.
Now, with other fighters, we might go into the realms of saying, oh, well, you know, if he carries this up, he's going to get fatigued, he's going to tire. That is not the case with Brett McDermott. He will just continue to savagely grind away. And we know that's what he's all about. And here
it's all over! He had to work for it, but work for it he did. Brett McDermott with a huge win here on his return to FCC. The Spartan's back, and he looks better than ever.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, at a time of 2 minutes, 50 seconds of the second round, the all multi-player of duty strikes in the blue corner,
We've had the pleasure of having you here on FCC. You're hitting with some absolutely hellacious shots.
He's tough. You know, I looked at a few videos, but it just shows he's got heart. He's a tough boy.
Brett, I'm going to have to cut this one short. You've got a huge amount of support with you from Barrow and friends tonight. Let's have a message to your fans who followed you here tonight, and of course who followed your entire career here at FCC.
Yeah, the Barrow fans may be small, but they're huge in stature. Great support. Thick and thin, win or lose, are always there. Love you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, an FCC legend, Brett the Spartan.